Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cowstroker87 again. Let's play Kirby's Dream Course. Today we're tackling the final course of the final... Well, no, we're tackling the final course of the normal courses. Jesus Christ, get your sentences straight. So, without further ado, let's dive right into it. And yes, King DDD is an asshole, cause this course is one of the most trickiest holes in the entire game. And it only gets worse on the extra courses, but we'll talk about that later. But on the plus side, look at that background. All that ice, and those whales, and water, and... oh. Well, I guess it's pretty cold on this course, which is fine with me. So yeah. So what's the deal? You have to do a relatively daring shot to collect the Kaboo, roll all along down here, and hopefully you will collect the second Kaboo on your way down, and then you just need to collect all these squishies down here. Simple, isn't it? But if you screw up this first shot, then you will probably have a hard time on this particular hole. So let's see. If I shoot like this, I have like a 3/4 power action. This is going to be tricky, but I try it anyways. Alright, that was the first Kaboo. Wow, I actually collected the second one. I even collected squishy. 2 of them. Wow. Again, I'm mildly impressed. So all that's left is a nice little backspin in order to actually go to the hole. If we're lucky enough, we can just make it. Come on, Kirby, move it. Thank you. Wow, I actually finished this as a 2. This is nice. This is really nice. As far as I know, there is no way to pull a hole-in-one in this, so this is the best I can get, I guess. Again, I'm mildly impressed. Wow. Okay, this hole, what was the deal? Yes, oh, this bullshit. So you roll down here, collect the high jump over the booster. The booster will literally push you over the water. And on the last absolute edge, before you sink down, you have to use the high jump in order to jump onto this trampoline, collect the flying thing, and then you just, yeah, roll out to this side, and yeah, on the second shot you just need to put Kirby in. Simple, isn't it? And yes, your accuracy better be perfect, otherwise you will just miss the... You will just miss the... You will... Otherwise you will just miss the trampoline, and this sucks. Alright, let's see then. If I do a shot like this, this should be nice. How much power do I need? This much should be enough, hopefully. Alright. Jesus Christ, doing great. Another 2. I swear it's this background. All that ice and stuff, it just makes me happy to think about it. I wish it would be in there. Didn't I mention that? No? Good. Oh my god. Jesus. A big frog in my throat. Anyways, what's the deal with this course? So... excuse me. All that dry air is actually fucking up. Let me just... wait a sec. Iced tea. The gamer drink of the summer. Always nice. So, Again, what's the deal with this? So, you have to do a fly jump in order to collect the fly enemy, and then you have to bounce from the right to the left onto these trampolines. You will hopefully not hit the Gordo, because this sucks if you do. And yes, you just need to collect the Waddly and you roll down here and you will hopefully land into the hole, which is pretty tricky because of this grass. This will push you in all fucking directions. So yes. But as far as I know, you can actually, with a nice timed spin, you can actually spin in a way that you will have an easier time to actually reach the Waddle-Doo on the other side. With something like this, but I don't think if it's quite work. If it will work. So yeah. But again, daring as I am, I will try it anyways. Let's see. Looks good so far. Still looks good. Nope. That was pretty shitty. Well, yeah. On the plus side, we actually, yeah. At least we made it, so yeah. At least we made it down here, which is a plus, I guess. And that was pretty shitty. Huh. What sorcery is this? Yes, but I figured it because the other holes were way too good for my taste, so... Jesus, how the hell am I supposed to get up there? And yes, I could try a high jump, but I don't think I will make it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kirby. Don't do that to me. You were always one of my favorite characters, so... Don't do that. Wait a sec. Go a bit into this direction because of the grass. Hopefully that will be enough. Nope. Now I have a fucking problem. Or rather not, because the Gordo can't hit me, which is nice. So yes. Too much power. If I have too much power, I will just simply roll down the hill again, which sucks. So I say half. That should be good. Yeah. Alright. Shot number 6 again. Again. A score of 6. I hate it. I hate this fucking number so much. It's just bullshit. Yes, 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 you die, Kirby. I know. I got that. So yes, what's the deal? So you're supposed to collect the high jump ability, and then you have actually two ways. You can try to go for the warp, and so that you will come out up here and be like between those two guys. Or you can just try to do a bounce straight, so that you bounce off here, go over those air vents, and with a high jump you can land up here. If you collect the stone ability on your way up, you might be able to stop yourself just right. So we try that. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Nope. Yes, 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 I use the stone ability, and yes, I'm not taking any chances here. Again, another 2, but that's 6. Jesus Christ, look at that. Fuck, I hit the 6. This 6 annoys me to death. Alright. This is one of the funniest holes, but it's also one of the trickiest. So yeah, this is actually possible to do as a hole-in-one shot, but it's very tricky. So the idea is to actually do a backspin off of this hill, but you have to be at the exact peak of this hill in order to have enough force and to have enough height actually, so that you can collect the squishy and the fireball enemy. With the fireball you can simply like rush up here and yeah, collect the 2 pumpkin guys. Then you will roll down to this tornado guy. With the tornado guy you just go down here from the right to the left, and then you just need to sink Kirby in. As far as I know, there's also a tactic where you can simply use like a pretty damn weak shot, like only half the power, but for the most part it didn't work for me. But oh well, I will try it anyways. If I fuck it up, well, yeah, we have to do this in 2 shots then, or maybe even 3. But yes, let's just imagine for a second how Kirby will fly. It might work, but it might not, so yeah. Half power shot. There we go. Nope, it doesn't work. So we won't try it. And now I have a problem, because I'm right in front of this thing, which is not very cool. This is strange. I need to do a top spin in order to go backwards. So yeah. But if we do it correctly, should be able... Yes! No! Fuck! I missed the other enemy. This is bullshit. Yes, yes, nice. Nice, great. Just miss all the enemies, Joker. That's really helpful. Fuck. God damn it. Now I'm pissed again. Great. Nice, fucking beautiful. So yes, we have to go the long way. Because why not? Alright, how to deal with this? Like this? Not. Because I'm not... I hate those hills, I really hate it. You're never quite sure how much power you need in order to go over those. So this sucks. Just throwing that out there. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. So yeah, all that's left that we need to do is to put Kirby into the hole, if we can actually make it. Just go into the hole, Kirby, please. Oh. You're an asshole, Kirby, you know that? Jesus. Fuck, it's a 7. Look at this. Well, we can scratch that score off the list, can we? Alright. But at least we're on the final scratch. And yes, again, one of those relatively short holes, but it's also one of the rather tricky to figure out holes. So yes, what's the deal? Again, a nice fly shot up here. Hopefully collect the UFO on your way up. Then you have to actually do a bounce so that you can land on the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt will push you up here. As soon as you collect the first Kaboo, you need to activate the UFO ability. Go over there, collect the second Kaboo. Then up here, onto this, up here, collect these 2 Kaboos, and if you're lucky enough, you can actually fly over here, collect the second UFO ability, so that you have one ability more. And as soon as you run out of your first UFO, you need to activate your second UFO. And then just put Kirby into the hole. Simple, isn't it? But here's the catch. You need to actually hit these... You need to hit this conveyor belt, which is easier said than done. Hopefully we will make it, because if not, this could suck. Just thank you, Kirby. There we go, here goes the UFO. Like this. And we have a second UFO. Like this. And we're actually not facing in the right direction. Now we do. In you go, fucker. Yes, a hole in one. Was about time, wasn't it? Jesus, this game will drive me nuts. Well, our score is already screwed, but oh well. Could be way worse. So yes, this hole. So the idea is to actually collect the ice ability as your like. Wait. How did it work again? I'm not even that sure. As far as I know, you can also do a shot like this, I think, but nah, that won't work. So yes, the idea is to actually collect the spiky first, then the chili enemy onto this booster, up over this ramp. You will need the chili ability so that you don't sink down into the water. You will enter this warp, and well, if you're lucky enough, you don't even need to enter the warp. If you're lucky enough, you just fly high enough so that you can actually pick up the spark ability. Which is good, because, yes, you know, then you can destroy the Wispy, collect the tornado enemy, and with the tornado enemy you just need to whirl around this to collect the last two enemies. And I'm an idiot, I have a fucking UFO ability. Why should I actually consider doing a normal shot when I have a UFO ability? So yes. It's not quite what I was going for, but oh well. And that was just shitty. I thought it could work, but no, it just doesn't work. So yes, don't do that again. Alright, how to deal with this? I could try to do a curve shot, but nah, I don't think it will work out that great. So yes. Let's just try this. Didn't work that great either, but yeah. And no, I'm not using the fireball skill, because that would suck. Alright, in you go. Awesome. Alright, this is the final hole of the normal courses, ladies and gentle people. We finally make it. So, what's the deal? Collect the tornado enemy. Boost yourself over there. Collect the chill enemy. Onto this booster over this. Collect the zone enemy down here. Fuck it. I have to show you this. Because it's basically a showcasing of all the abilities you got. So, yeah. Like this. Fuck. That was not supposed to happen. Now I have a problem. I really do. Unless I get a really good shot off though. Yeah, that's it. That's the trickiest part about it, to actually go over here. And if you're wondering, yes, there are still things up here, so let's hop right into it. The thing is, we don't have to hit the second warp, because if we do, this could suck. Don't hit the warp, thank you. Alright, collect the UFO. Like this. And we can bring Kirby home. Well, it's a 4, but yes. And yes, it's actually possible to do a hole-in-one, or at least two shots, but this fireball part is rather tricky. Because if you don't have the timing down, it's just awful. You will just bounce against the boundary, like I did. So yes, 28. It's enough for a Brosen medal. Wow. Again, just Brosen, but, well. Yay! So, we've done it! But what's this? What sorcery is this? It's King Dedede. Yeah, as you might have guessed. This is Dedede. This is the... well, let's just say it's the final boss. But to be perfectly honest, normally I had to do this in another episode, but since this boss fight is relatively short, we will end this right now. So yes, here he is, King Dedede. Now you will pay for all those horror you put me through. So what's the deal? Line up your shot and bam. And again. Line up your shot. Bam. As far as I know, if you hit him in the head, you will do more damage. Whoops. Yes, and this is actually how you die. If one of those minions reaches you, you actually will lose a life. And if you used all your lives, then you're fucked. Simple, isn't it? But as you can see, it's rather easy to avoid them, and yes, as I finished explaining, yes, he is already dead. And there we go. His evil castle explodes and releases all the stars back to the to the heaven. And yes, that's it. This was Kirby's Dreamland. Kirby's Dream Course. What am I talking? Kirby's Dream Course. The normal courses. So as the credits roll, just a few thanks again to all my viewers that are actually supporting me in this new endeavor. Again, if my grammar is off or if I mispronounce things, I'm terribly sorry. I see this as a sort of practice in order to speak more English, because for the most part I just write English other than speak it. And also a big thank you to the Ultimate Gamer 07, Agelessly, 0815 Metalhead, and well, all the other people who are actually interested in watching me failing this. So, and because this is the final episode, you know there are extra courses, and I've already unlocked them. So, do you want to continue this project? And no. Do you want that I continue this project and do all the extra courses? Which are pretty damn horrible because I will screw them up royally? Or do you say, nah, it's enough, I will explore the extra courses on my own? So, it's your choice. Alright, thank you for watching, see you later.